Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So, as you can see, we have a brand new showdown up on the map. This is the Fast and Furious Powered of the Road Domination 5. And we've got Tejas Gladiator, Dom Toretto's Charger RT Tantrum, Tejas AMG GTS, and Letty Stingray. So those look like they're the only 4 cars available. I've got 1 out of the 4, and unfortunately, only one of these is a Tier 5 car, meaning if you don't have that, you're probably not going to do very well on the Showdown, because as we all know, Showdowns go by trophies, not by the speed of your car, right? The matchmaking matches you by the trophies and not how fast your car is, so if you don't have that car, your car is going to be very slow compared to everybody else running this thing. Now, the good news is, in order to win the prize car, you only need to hit 1,000 trophies. And at 1,000 trophies, you've got the Fast and Furious Plymouth Road Runner, which is a pretty cool looking car. We'll take a look at it in just a minute and try to find out if that car is any good and if it's worth your time. I mean, just like every set of showdowns, you've got your participation races where you can win prizes all the way up to race 500. And then you got your trophy-based prizes. So bottom line is 1,000 trophies is normally not too hard to get, but that may be very different when the majority of the cars are Tier 4 and there's one Tier 5 car. So the Gladiator is going to be way slower than the Tantrum, right? The AMG and the Stingray, those are going to be way slower than the Tantrum. So you're going to have a really hard time winning this car, in my opinion, unless you have the Tantrum. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's going to be really easy with one of the other cars. I mean, 1,000's not too many, but one car is going to completely dominate this showdown compared to the others. If we pull up a list of the cars available, of course, Dom's Charger RT Tantrum is running a 6.8. The Gladiator is running a 10.176. And when the event starts, there's a pretty good chance you might be able to get Tejas Gladiator for free. I can't guarantee it, but I would not be surprised because that car is often given out for free. And it's actually a really good live racing car for Tier 4. So if you get that thing and set it up correctly, I do have a video that goes over it. That is a great live racing car. Then we got Letty Stingray and the Tejas AMG GTS in last place. So we got a 6.8 car, 10.1, 11.2, and 12.3. So yeah. So basically, if you've got the Charger RT Tantrum and you've got it highly upgraded, you should be able to hit 1,000 trophies, no problem, and win that prize car. If you have the Jeep Gladiator and you have it maxed out, maybe. I mean, 6.8 versus 10 something. I mean, that's not even like comparable, right? I don't know, guys. I don't know if the Tier 4 cars are going to be able to make it to 1,000 trophies or not. I mean, 1,000's not too many, but that's a huge gap. There's probably going to be a lot of people running the showdown running that 6.8 car. So that's a huge gap between the two. That's going to make it rough. That's going to make it really, 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 really rough to get the prize car. If you got one of the Tier 4 cars, I just don't know if you're going to be able to make it or not. Now, the good news is, as long as you do have one of the cars available, you can run the showdown, you can collect a bunch of prizes, some RP, some game cash, just all kinds of nice little stuff. I do have a video that shows you how to do better on showdowns, even if you have a slower car. Just type in Danny Lightning Win More Showdowns on the YouTube search, and that video should pop right up. I mean, if you follow that, you're not going to get up to the top if you have a slower car, but it will make you get further in the showdown and allow you to earn a couple of extra prizes. So you might want to check out that video. But bottom line is, make sure you check to see if that Jeep is free, because if it is, you definitely want to grab that thing. That is a very cool vehicle. The way they've been arranging the showdowns lately, I mean, it's rough. It's really rough. There's almost always one car or two cars that are way better than everything else. And then all the other cars are just kind of like, well, I don't stand a chance. You know what I mean? So showdowns have been getting harder. It used to be most of the cars ran a pretty similar time. There might have been like one or two slower cars. But now they might add like 20 cars to a Showdown, and one is just like crazy fast. The one below it's crazy fast, and then the rest of them seem to be like way slower and don't even stand a chance. So Showdown matchmaking has gotten much harder over the years, in my opinion. I don't really like the way they've got that set up currently, but that's how they have it. So let's pop over to the content account and take a look at this prize car and see if that thing is any good. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a good look at Dom Toretto's Road Runner. Now, I do think this used to have somebody else's name, but now it's Dom Toretto's. So this is the Road Runner right here. It is a really nice looking car, but we're going to find out if it's got a live racing setup and about what time it runs and all that stuff. I mean, it's a really awesome looking car, but does it perform? We're about to find out. Okay, so if you max this thing out, this car will run roughly a 7.2, so it's a decently fast car, right? Nothing too crazy in today's standards, but 7.2 is not bad, and it looks awesome. So yeah, 7.2 cars, guys and gals. It does have a top speed of about 300 miles per hour, and the acceleration is super good, 0 to 60 in like 0.3, 0 to 100 in about 0.6. So this car has great acceleration, lower top speed than a lot of cars, and it runs about 7.2. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see if it's got a low upgrade setup that'll do well for live racing. Really quick though, look at this thing. That is freaking beautiful. That is one of the coolest looking cars I've ever seen. I think I have that car, but it's just all gray without the red accents, and it looks like crap sandwiches compared to this one. But anyways, let's get back to this car. Okay, so on low upgrades with a stage 6 transmission and a stage 6 body, we just got like minus 900 Evo points. So let's try and tune it and see if we can fix that. I mean, if a car is in the negatives, you are not, I repeat, you are not going to earn any respect points if you try and live race it. What we're trying to find is cars with double to triple the amount of Evo as performance points. So let's see if we can get that. Okay, this car is not, I repeat, this car is probably not going to have a good live racing setup. Let's try it on all stage 4 parts. Every once in a while, a car does well on all stage 4, but it's usually not as good as this type of setup. Yeah, the most I'm getting is around 1,000 Evo points on stage 4 with like an 11.6. I mean, that might win a couple of live races, but that is not looking great, guys and gals. Dom's Toretto Road Runner is not looking great for a low upgrade live racing setup, so I don't think it really has one. Meh, that's a bummer. Alright, so it's not looking great. Now, this, like I said, this is a 7.2 car roughly, so we're going to find out what the dyno is. Oh, it's a 7.7 on the dyno. That means this thing is a dyno destroyer. Hold on a second. 7.7 and it's running 7.2s? Now that is something that's awesome. Remember though, if you're trying to live race and you're beating the dyno time by that much, the game will punish you. Like, they will punish you. They will push you into faster and faster and faster lobbies when you're beating the dyno time or the lobby time. So you probably could win some live races with this. But, all right, there's a huge but here. You got to be really careful not to keep beating the dyno over and over and over and over. But this car pretty much destroys the dyno. I mean, that's roughly a 7.8 and it's going to run a 7.2. So, I mean, that's a pretty nice amount that this car is going to beat the dyno time. So, that's one plus for the car, right? That's one thing that it's got going. A lot of cars do not beat the dyno time by anywhere near that much. So, that is a very good thing. If you need a dyno beating car for something and you're able to use this, the car will, I don't know if you can say that's destroying the dyno, but that's pretty close. I mean, that's a pretty big gap that it's beating the dyno time by. I like that. I like that a lot. It's nice to see a big dyno beater at least. Even if it doesn't have a good low upgrade setup, it'll beat the dyno. Different cars are good for different things, right? Some cars have great top speed, some cars have great acceleration, some cars beat the dyno time, some have low upgrade live racing setups. There's just all kinds of different things that different cars can do. So one car may be good at one thing and the next car may not be good at the next thing. So there's a lot of variables, guys and gals. There are a whole lot of variables there. And this car is a dyno beater. So basically, if you're looking for a car with decent stats, and I do mean decent, not great compared to today's standards, but decent stats that beats the dyno by a pretty nice amount, you might like this one. But overall, I would say this event is probably worth doing. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on here as far as you're going to get a bunch of prizes, a bunch of respect points, a bunch of stuff. And if you're lucky enough to have a fast enough car to win the prize car, you're going to get a pretty cool looking car that beats the dyno. So, you know, you kind of have to decide for yourself whether or not that's going to be worth it to you. But that actually seems pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys, but I think I like it. Sort of. Most of it. I like a lot of it. Not all of it, but I do like a lot of it. But bottom line is, it's a cool event. You do kind of need a specific car to do well in it. But besides that, you know, cool event. It's only 1,000 trophies to get the prize car. So there's definitely some pluses and some minuses on this. So do what you can. Do your best. And that's really all we can do in life if you really think about it. So do the best that you can. And that's really about it, guys and gals. That's really about it. I think it's a cool event, but it's going to be rough if you're running one of those tier 4 cars. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for watching my live streams. Thank you to anybody who helps support the channel besides that, but even just watching more of my videos, that is a gigantic help to this channel. If you get a chance, watch some more of my videos. That'll help out this channel so it can keep running and bringing you videos just like this. If you check out the pinned comment or the video's description, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some really awesome stuff and all kinds of other good things like some game news and information and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Lightning out. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.